Well, Chucky, I just want to welcome you to the show.
Yeah, I know.
The first thing I want to do is congratulate you for all the many awards and achievements that you've gotten in the greatest sport on earth, bull riding.
Yeah, I know.
Now, Chucky, tell us, how do you manage to stay up on those raging animals the way you do?
Well, Jerry, there's a subtle technique I learned in bull riding school. Gives me complete control of the animal. I'll just take that leather thong and I wrap it around and around and around and around and around and around and around on my wrist, and I pray to God the thong don't snap when the bull flies.
That's brilliant, Chucky. Absolutely brilliant. Now, tell us, what's the greatest thrill that you get from bull riding?
Well, Jerry, I would have to say the greatest thrill I get from bull riding is knowing that at any moment the hoof of a 2,200-pound animal could rearrange the shape of my skull. I mean, that gives me a certain sense of fulfillment to my work.
Now, Chucky, while you're up there, I guess your mind has to stay focused, concentration intact. I mean, tell us, what are you actually thinking when you're up there on the bull?
Well, Jerry, I'm only worried about one thing.
One thing, yeah.
One thing only, and that's whether or not my wife has packed me a spare pair of underwear.
Okay, Chucky, if we could look at the monitor for just a second and look at that accident that you had in 1999, you remember that one?
My wife and children laugh at that all the time.
Okay, it's rolling here now, Chucky. Can you tell us what we're seeing?
Okay, well, Jerry, here I am sitting on top of a nuclear reactor. And I'm wrapping my hand around on that leather thong. And the gate is open, the bull's flying. I ain't a real bad bull, that one real bad. I ain't throwing me out hard in there, throwing me out right there. The thong snapped right there, and I'm still going up. Right. Hear him coming down. Pause the action right there, Jerry. You pause the action here. You see what happened right there? You see that?
I did.
Yeah, the bull's horn is going up my rectum. You know, Jerry,
it must have been painful.
Well, the sensation passed. They taught me in bull riding school when you got a bull's horn up your rectum, it is time for a shift in strategy.
A shift in strategy. What are we talking about, Chucky?
Well, Jerry, I've done what they call a Heisman twist.
The Heisman twist.
The Heisman twist. You see, there I am on the boat down here. I'm coming down and I'm turning over as I'm coming down. See, I'm twisting over. And I'm coming down face up instead of down, and that gives me a distinct advantage over the bull.
What sort of advantage, Chucky?
Well, the bullhorn won't go up my rectum.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I know. Well, here's the part I didn't calculate. If you just watch here it comes in slow motion here, and the bull is also coming down now. And I don't remember much after that point right there, because the bull's hoof landed square in the middle of my forehead, and he trampled me real bad, giving the bull a distinct advantage in this round.
Chucky, what sort of injuries did you sustain from this accident?
Well, Jerry, I got, a crushed skull and broken ribs. Well, 3 broken ribs, broken arm, broken shoulder, broken wrist. I got my spleen kicked real bad. He kicked out my kidneys and he crushed my testicles.
So how long were you out of action for, Chucky? Or riding, that is.
Well, because it wasn't of a major nature, there wasn't really serious injury, so I was only out of action for a full week.
For 1 week, Chucky?
For 1 week, 5 days.
Chucky, there's 7 days in a week. What about the other 2?
Well, my agent had me up and running anyway, Jerry. Even though I was unconscious, he said there were bills to be paid.
Dedication. Mm-hmm. Now, Chucky, given the extreme nature of this sport, how come you keep riding bulls?
Well, I ride bulls for one reason and one reason only. And I ride bulls for my country. Well, two reasons. Two reasons. I ride both for my country and for God. Well, three reasons, Jerry. Three reasons. I ride both for my country, for God, and for Mama. And for the money.
Well, Chucky, I don't know what gives you the advantage over other riders, but I'll tell you one thing. Standing here, I just have the impulse to ask you to shake my hand. I want to shake the hand of a champion.
Oh, shucks, I ain't nothing, Jerry.